Hey, all right. So new levels in business, new devils. You've heard the new devils thing. Well, let's look at that. Because new levels will give you new devils such as internal battles like self-doubt, imposter syndrome, fear of failure, tendencies towards self-sabotage, especially as we grow self-sabotage like resistance, procrastination, hesitation, starting and then stopping, stopping, or starting one thing, then bailing and doing something else, then getting distracted and going over to someone else, something else, right? These are the new levels with the new devils. The inner battle with self-doubt, we get to the external battle in a minute. The inner battle with self-doubt and fear of failure, right? Alongside the pursuit of ambitious goals and really big goals, not just piddly little goals that are pretty easy to achieve and really don't fulfill us and make you happy and really don't achieve a lot, right? No risk, no reward. Little risk, little reward. Big risk, big reward, right? Not to say there's not failure. There will be failure. There's always failure in our lives, in our relationships, and in our health, even in our exercise, in our businesses, in anything. Learning language, even when I learned Spanish, there was a lot of failures there, right? And these paralyzing feelings of failure or anticipating failure, we're making up failure in our head, we're visualizing it not working, or that people won't like it, people won't like us, what would people say, whatever the crap is in our brains. This self-doubt, the imposter syndrome, and the paralyzing fear of failure, fear of what if I lose time or it doesn't work? What if I spend all this money or all this time or all this energy? What if it doesn't work? Well, thinking like that will guarantee 100% that it doesn't work. If you take action, there is even a 1% chance of it working. Awesome. Will that fulfill you? Or do you want to be 80, 90, 100 and do the rocking chair test with your tea in your rocking chair, looking back at the past? Oh, crap. I wish I did that. Oh, my God. I'm having the shame and worry and grief and guilt. Would you rather that or would you rather face the fear now? And as a mentor of mine says, would you rather stay uncomfortable because you're comfortably uncomfortable? You're not really comfortable because you're not happy. You have these desires to grow and level up and do better, make more money, serve more people, serve the kind of people who light you up, etc., etc. Have more travel, more fun, more fulfillment, find more time, and have more time with who you love. You're not really happy or truly comfortable. You're what I call comfortably uncomfortable. So, as my mentor says, would you rather be more uncomfortable, but for a shorter period of time, more discomfort, but for a short time? Or would you rather endure this perhaps lifelong discomfort? I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and not taking action because of fear, overwhelm, making it all up as failure in your head, visualizing failure in your head. And there's tons of tools and tons of mind hacks and ways to get you past that and even to stop it from beginning in the first place. Now, that's out of the scope of this. Come talk to you about my course if you want. That's out of the scope of this one. So, self sabotage manifests in various forms, like I said: procrastination, hesitation, overwhelm, resistance, distraction, starting, stopping. So, realizing it is self sabotage, be aware enough, have enough awareness and just self perception and self awareness to realize that it is happening. This is preventing us from failure, but it's also preventing us from winning. There is no winning without failure. Ask any business owner, any successful person, any athlete, anyone at all who has succeeded at anything, including learning to ride a bike, including learning to walk. That had a lot of failure in there. And if you can walk and if you can ride a bike, well, then there was a lot of failure and falling before you got it. So why stop now? Here's something. Here's something interesting. My friend calls it the terror barrier, right? The fear barrier. You've heard the expression, everything you want is right on the other side of your fear. So this terror barrier, the fear force field, right? It's just not these just external challenges that test us of things not knowing. That's why get a mentor, get a coach, find someone successful, find someone that knows how, and make it work, and never ever ever give up. Never give up till you get there. Keep going, keep investing time, money, energy, effort, anything you need to make it win. Now, the terror barrier, right? At this juncture, our deepest fears and self-doubt surface every time we want to level up or we go to level up or things life forces us to level up, right? Through automatic success, lots more clients, or needing to shift or change your business, pivot things, start something new, stop something that wasn't working, right? At this juncture, our deepest fears and self-doubts, they surface and they bubble up, making these barriers seem unsurmountable. And it makes you push so hard and need to push, have to push so hard to get past that next level, to start that next thing, to hire someone, to fire someone, to become friends with someone. to stop being friends with someone, to stop a certain type of action or behavior, whether it's, I don't know, drinking or crappy food, or watching a lot of TV versus getting some work done, or working on yourself, right? And beyond these barriers, in fact, to move beyond these barriers, we need to understand our tendencies towards our own self-sabotage, and we need to work through these rather than allowing them to dictate our actions. And we need to make sure these addictions, quote unquote, I'll call them, whether it's food or booze or TV or, I don't know, sex, drugs, rock and roll, gambling, whatever it is, overworking ourselves too, or distractions, any distractions, all this stuff, our tendencies towards self-sabotage, as we're about to level up, these become huge, and we need to just smash through these, keep pushing through these, and just keep going for it. Live in effort, as Justin Sterling says, or the former military Navy SEAL. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting his name. He was big and heavy and fat, and now he's a runner. Now he encourages people. He wrote the book "Can't Hurt Me." I can't believe I forget his name. Anyways, like he says, just do it. Don't be a little bitch, quote unquote, air quote bitch. Don't be a little wimp, and just go for it. Now, it takes a little more than that. It takes looking at our deeper inner fears, which is where I come in and which is where I shine. Looking at the deep fears, the self-doubt, the over imposter syndrome, the anxiety, the stress, the depression. These movies we make in our head, the visualizations of fear and of failure, and fearing the worst will happen, then it won't work. Of course, we're going to stop if all you're focusing on is failure. Of course, you're not going to start. The subconscious mind is not going to want to take action if all you're doing is fearing and feeling failure. We need to embrace this as a journey, as a business owner, as a business leader, as an entrepreneur, and really face our fears, face our vulnerability, be open, ask for help. Heaven forbid, please ask for help. You'll get the help, right? And addressing this self-doubt head on, meeting it head on versus avoiding it with whatever you're avoiding it with, self-defeating thoughts, whatever it is, food, booze, whatever you're not focusing on, and hitting these head on, and facing through them and blasting through them. However you're avoiding feeling these feelings and paying attention to these fears, be open, be vulnerable, get someone to help you, get support, and be open and vulnerable with yourself. Be willing to sit with it, be willing to work with it, work through it, be with it, be aware of it, and look at, why is this here? What is this trying to show me? What is this trying to tell me? There's a message in all the stuff that happens to us. What do I need to learn? What do we need to grow? What do we need to do? Because the doubt and the resistance can bind together, right? It can bind individuals together, though, and create a kick-ass supportive environment where we all win. So find a great group, find a mentor or mentors, find a great group of other people who are like you. The best ones are often paid. So invest in yourself, invest in your own future, right? And see how other people are struggling too. See how other people are going through what you're going through. Have them hold you accountable, kick your butt, inspire you, tell you can do it, show you how to do it because they've done it before, show you what works and what doesn't work. So embrace growth, and acknowledge fears. This is your call to action. Face the fears, look at the fears, and don't avoid wallowing in the depths of things. Focus on what you want, but also work on cleaning up the past. Work on what doesn't work. Whether it's counseling or coaching or therapy or hypnosis or plant medicine, whatever you do, meditation, anything you do, work on it. Do the inner work however you do. And I would encourage you to try different things, as I found huge benefit in different things like hypnosis, like meditation, breathwork, plant medicine, psychedelics, NLP, hypnotherapy, timeline therapy, self-concept work, working out, cold showers even, breathwork, Wim Hof, anything, right? Seek accountability partners, seek people that'll lift you up, and please get rid of the people that hold you down and that pull you down. Get rid of them and avoid the BS of, oh, we've been friends for so long, or we've known each other for so long. Great. If someone was poisoning you just because you knew them for so long, would you let them keep poisoning you? Would you be friends with them because they keep poisoning you? Hell no. So stop hanging out with people that bring you down, or at least that time I do want to hang out with them. They maybe bring me down, or I like watching movies with them or watching car racing with them. Okay, we'll do that. And have boundaries on your time and who you spend time with. That way you're spending time with people who lift you up. So embrace this. Join a community. Come hang out. Join my community. Give me a call. Talk to me. DM me. Message me. unleashyourpower.com or james@unleashyourpower.com. Let's have a conversation and see where you are. And really, I want you to be able to navigate these metaphorical mazes, these metaphorical chains, break these chains, get past these obstacles, navigate the maze. And I'm going to help you do that. And a great community, a great mentor will also help you do that and overcome these things. And rising from your shadows into your light, the shadow behaviors, and make your wounds your wisdom, makes your scars your strength. Bring them from the shadows into the light and have them really help you rocket ahead. Help all the crap that's happened to you, the failures, all the things that haven't gone right, help that be your rocket fuel to get you to launch and be successful and pursue growth and find strategies, find what works and what doesn't work, and realize all the failures in our life are for us. They are for us. They are for you. What you're getting, as one of my mentors, Dimitri, says, is what you need. It's what life is telling you, and what people are doing, what people are going on around you, how they're driving you nuts, how they're behaving is actually a reflection of something out of balance in you. They're there to teach you something. All the people driving you nuts, doing crazy shit, whether it's a client, a customer, a friend, a mate, a spouse, kids, customers, you name it, it's all a reflection of something that needs to be looked at in you. And it's all a teaching lesson. I'm James R. Elliott. Hope this has been helpful. Go have your best day ever and keep facing your fear. 3-second rule. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Here we go. I'm going to do it. And by the way, do things that you don't want to do. It'll help you keep doing things you don't want to do. I get out of bed and I jump in a cold shower. I do hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. But the first thing I get in, it's cold. You don't have to start there. Start hot, then turn it cold. Start hot, cold, hot, and then end cold. And if you want to be extra oomph and you want to get off the couch and into the racetrack, onto the court, off the stands and into the court quickly, then I encourage you to jump in that cold shower from a nice cold bed. You will feel alive, then hot, then cold, then hot, then end cold. You will feel alive. Do things you don't want to do. That trains your brain to do more things that you don't want to do. Do things that are a little scary, a little fearful each day. And if something makes you hesitate or stop or stutter or hesitate or resist, do it anyways. And that will help you build that muscle. Just like working out, it'll help you build that muscle to keep doing things that are fearful, that scare you, that you don't necessarily want to do, that you're doubting yourself in, that you think may fail. It'll help you keep doing them, because eventually through failure, you will win. In fact, there's a good book, Success Starts with Failure. I'm James